Thank you, Caitlin, for the introduction. Well, my name is Lady Nancy. Well, I went to school in Switzerland to learn international protocol and etiquette. I'm very pleased to share my knowledge with the community. I want to thank MP Sean Chen for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge and to commission me to do this event with him. Thank you, Sean. I hope you will enjoy this journey with me, and hopefully you will learn something to take home with. Thank you. Now, the afternoon tea and high tea. I'm always on this, that people are extremely confused about high tea. High tea, people think, oh, high tea must be very high class. But actually, it's the opposite. The afternoon tea has a prescribed menu. The first course is the finger sandwiches. Could be anything like roast beef, turkey, cucumber, salmon, whatever. And followed by the second course, there are the scones with clotted cream and preserves. And the third course are the petit fours. Now, I would like people to notice that it is not petit four. It is not. That is not an English, those are not English words, they are French words. And of course, we serve with the famous tea. I usually use loose leaf tea. I never use tea bags. The broadleaf tea is usually the best. And I use different types of teapots because to me, the teapots are such a pleasure to the eye. For example, I think this one is an antique teapot. Well, this is a modern one, and it also comes with the water. And that is another one that I enjoy very much. And it matches the rest of my sets. And so we have the book tea. It's actually, you have to do certain things. Your pot, you cannot use the pot like this, just pour in the tea leaf and so on. First of all, you must use some hot water to warm the pot first. Now, I don't know if some of you might have seen Her Majesty the Queen, how she stirs her tea. That if you ever were invited to have tea with the Queen, notice how she does it. And you don't stir it like this. You don't stir it like this because it could spill on you. So, Her Majesty stirs the tea, or with the milk if she adds milk, front and back, very, very gently, and then put down the spoon. How much tea do you pour into the cup? That's important. Always 75%, or if you put 80%, that's basically the maximum. When I drink the tea, I always give the tea to my guests like this, that she or he will just pick it up, and the handle is always on the right hand side. This is antique tea strainer. It's a silver antique tea strainer that I bought in France many, many years ago. And of course, they don't make the tea strainer like this anymore. So the hostess will ask 3 questions. Would you like milk with your tea. And you can say, and then the next question is, would you like sugar? And how much? So it's all three questions asked at the same time to show what is on the tray. You have your sugar and your lemon, if people want to have lemon, and there's a jug of milk and so on. And this is how people have a choice whether they would like lemon or whether they have milk or no milk. The first course are the finger sandwiches. This is ham. This is cucumber. And that is roast beef. And this is by the loving hand of one of the top chefs he used to teach at Ryerson. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can eat with your fingers. Some other ladies, sometimes they would prefer to use fork and knives, and both are acceptable. Okay, the second course are the scones. The Americans call it scone. It looks like scone, but it's pronounced as more like scone, right? Would you like some, which one would you like?
It doesn't.
Okay. To eat the scone, you cut it into half horizontally. And then
catch that lesson here.
You use your spreader, you put your preserves on it first. On top of the preserves, you add your clotted cream.
Okay.
I will tell you the reason why you have to do it like this. Because if you do it the other way around, well, try for yourself. Okay, now, here I have the preserves underneath, so it stays fixed there on top of your scone. This is cheesecake, this is Black Forest, and these are the Petit Fou tarts. The French always cut their pastry with a special fork. This is a French pastry fork because it is used to cut the crust of the dessert.